I feel like this should be the first time in the history of the Weekend Buzz that a guest makes out with a host.
Oh my God.
What do you think about that? I mean, are you ready? Are you ready to witness this thing?
Are you ready
to witness this thing? Give me a kiss.
Oh my God.
Give me a kiss on the lips.
Can we do a cheek kiss?
No,
Would you do it?
Give him a tongue kiss, Brink.
wait.
We know you need it.
Would you do it in solidarity with the thousands of gay skateboarders that are currently watching
Can we do a
this?
kiss, not a makeout?
Kiss me on the lips.
Okay.
Do it to prove that Ride Channel is not a homophobic organization.
Wait, let me get a photo of this.
Do it to prove.
I'm gonna get.
No, guys, this is actually.
Is a Snapchat.
Okay,
No, this is
Alright,
a revolutionary moment in
It is.
skateboarding.
Actually, it is.
Let me explain
Hey,
why
you
it is
gay?
right
Can
before
I
I
ask
do
if
it.
you're
No,
gay?
do it.
I'm currently heterosexual, but I
So am
currently
I.
haven't kissed Rob Brink yet. Maybe everything's gonna change after this.
Okay, kiss on the lips.
There you go.
There was that a groundbreaking skateboarding
Did we
moment?
get
We
it?
just took skateboarding.
Are we doing that in slow-mo?
Erica, give us a second. We
that-
just
Dude.
lifted skateboarding out
My
of the dark
girl
ages.
is gonna be so pissed.
Why?
I'm
Your
just
girlfriend's
kidding.
gonna be
That was a
pissed?
joke.
Just like
No,
Jerry's
seriously,
girlfriend?
seriously. Like, in all honesty, there's this fucked up thing about skateboarding. Everyone's like,
incredible.
you can be of any race. You know, it's totally fine. You know, black kids are hanging with Asian kids. It's fine. But the second gayness comes up, it's like, it's fucked up, man. Like, I ain't no faggot. And you know what? Shit is done. This is 2013.
Hey, you guys-
We're done.
No
I just
longer.
kissed
You
a man.
guys are the reason.
I just kissed a man.
This here is real.
This here is real.
Oh boy, we're breaking
He's
ground
down,
over here.
too.
Weekend
That was
Buzz.
awesome. That
I
was
love you.
Fucking rad. That
Rob Gaga, I call him. So yeah, he's
You're the
really an
best,
advocate
Rob. I
for the
love you.
gays.
Did you think I would do that?
No, I really didn't.
I didn't think so either. You told me about it earlier.
Cheers to you.
He told you about it earlier.
Yeah.
Cheers to
I thought-
progression.
It was like the time you needed it most, or what?
For sure.
There
Smoked
it
it
is.
right then and there.
Witness history.
So, were there any?
We wouldn't disappoint you.
Have you ever kissed a guy on the lips before?
Absolutely. It's no
I never
problem.
have.
I've kissed all my
Look
friends.
at Brink getting hung up right now.
Oh, this is.
Sorry.
Are you
This
catching
is the
feelings?
first for both of you.
No.
It'll be MBD.
We
It'll
just
be
MBD
ABD.
for
So.
sure.
Are you catching
MBDs don't
feelings
stop
right
on the
now,
block.
Brink?
Hey, how'd you end up in GQ magazine?
Good question.
He kissed
Other
a
than-
guy much like you.
Am I gonna be in GQ now?
Yes, you are.
No, you might give him the opportunity to be in GQ. That's how you have to climb the
There was
ladder.
a whole.
How does
article on
anybody
it.
end up anywhere? How does Stalin end up running
So
Russia?
someone just noticed you. Noticed
That's
your
what we're
getup.
going to do.
What's that?
Oh, it's just funny you jumped to Stalin.
Well, I'm saying, how does anybody end up anywhere? The whole fucking thing's absurd. Yeah, I can end up
we
in
had this
GQ.
Well,
conversation in
GQ
the
and
car.
Stalin are like.
Do you feel like
just
No, he was a
really
stylish
on two
motherfucker.
different spectrums?
He was a stylish motherfucker, and I know you like to pull up those little animations and stuff. I have a picture to send you of young Stalin in high school wearing a very similar scarf, looking like a bad man. Let's go to that right now.
Do you feel like an outcast in skateboarding?
I feel like an outcast in every respect of society, life, and existence.
Do you feel
No.
Is that because you
sounds
project?
sad.
Is that because you project that on yourself,
Sad?
or you get
it's
it from everybody
fucking
else?
wonderful.
Really? Well, Outcast.
Like my main
Outcast
man,
is,
Mark Johnson says, it's
Mark.
no sign of health to be adjusted to a sick society.
I like that. He's like.
You know what I like about Mark
And
Johnson?
he
Very
did steal
poetic.
that quote too, but you know
Very
what? I
poetic.
want to include Mark Johnson because I feel a great respect for his genius.
Mark Johnson's one of my favorites. He's like a really good wine. He gets better with age. Seriously,
I
American.
felt that way when I saw his Pretty Sweet part.
I felt that
And
way
not
every
taking
part I
anything
saw.
away
I'm
from
like,
him,
he's
but-
older and better. That was my favorite part in the entire Pretty Sweet video.
Yeah, me too.
Well, you change and mature, and you
You
change.
do change and
skateboarding.
mature. Like everything that you do
ferment.
gets better as you go.
I hope so.
Like for sure, like the epically lated series just got better and better as it went on. You know, like the latest episodes is some of your best work.
It's not me though. Or was that a joke?
Who was
like
it?
an insult joke?
If it's not
Patrick.
you. Fuck, it's Patrick O'Doyle. My bad.
Weird.
Oh, Doyle. Doyle rules.
Doyle rules. Doyle rules.
Doyle rules. That is hilarious.
That's funny.
Hey, what about this? was that like a joke? Or was that serious?
was from the Cosmos, and that was a joke.
Yeah.
I don't know. Was the kiss a joke or was the kiss serious?
Uh-oh.
What is joke?
Well, the
what
kiss was
is
serious because it happened. Hey, you used to live with Antwuan.
I did, yeah. I wanted to get him. I wanted to hit him up before I hit up Richie. No offense to you.
I do like Antwuan a lot. Skateboarding needs that hijinks.
I love
It needs that
Antwuan.
entertainment.
He's like a big. Have you ever seen like
the
a
only time
Rottweiler?
the only time I've ever been arrested in my life
Was with it?
I'd seen him about 5 minutes earlier.
It's like a black cat.
Yeah, like I touched him. Like we had contact, and I think the arrestability just came right through osmosis into my body, and I was shortly getting a gun pointed to my head.
We were gonna
and
ask
when
you
that
about
was
that.
happening, all I could think when I'm looking down the barrel of a gun is,
Relax.
I came home from a 6-week trip, opened my door, no one's in the house, and there's someone on the couch, and all of a sudden I just see like, it was like this, like, oh, what's up, Sierra? Like, Antwuan? What are you doing here? Well, I don't know. Like, just walked up to my room and kicked it, but like,
Is that how you
For
moved in?
6 weeks?
that's after I was on a 6-week trip, he stayed for 3 months. And he was kind of like a cat. Like, you ever have a cat that like will cruise around and like eat and stuff and like smoke blunts? You know, you have a cat. My cat smokes blunts.
Several.
you let him sleep on your couch?
Yeah.
You are what the more conservative people among us would call an enabler. Yeah. This is the problem with Antwuan, apparently, from what I hear, is that people should take better care of him.
I don't know.
You should have let him sleep in your bed. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. We should have. We should have went head to
Show
toe.
him more hospitality.
The whole thing's bullshit.
It was.
You know,
pretty
we can
rad.
be real about what the root of the problem is. It's that we have an unbelievable skateboarding talent, the likes of which may never be seen again in this fucking universe.
Which would be a shame.
Let's be straight up about that. Now, if that is being, diluted or sullied by partying,
Yes.
then yes, that is a great tragedy.
Yes.
All we want to see, I mean, we're not telling him to be a fucking jock and train to get that perfect nollie backside heel flip. No, we're not asking that. We're just saying, man, show us more of your brilliance.
Yeah.
So we've settled it. It doesn't matter if Antwuan skates or not. He's Antwuan and he's awesome.
And he does what he wants.
He does what he wants.
And we love him still. That's the Antwuan's tight. I'm back in.
Every day.
Relax.
Okay, Nicolay Montini Krabby says, is Richie on drugs right now?
Yes, he's absolutely on drugs. He's drunk in a
Alcohol.
bunch of alcohol. This is a drug.
We drugged him.
You know what? That's,
Yeah.
I will
We've been
actually
drugged.
answer that in detail. I would say there are very few chemicals, if any, out there that are not psychoactive chemicals. Have you ever been extremely thirsty and had a glass of water?
Oh, it's the best.
Well,
It's almost like
yeah.
skating.
Once or
Have you ever
twice.
had to pee so
Right.
bad that when you pee, it feels like you're skating?
You must understand that the entire...
It's the best pee
Yeah.
ever.
Yes. Now
You ever
this
had to pee
ever.
really bad and
This is
peed?
what I'm getting to. This is what I'm getting to.
You don't understand.
This this
okay.
entire
I wouldn't know.
this
No.
entire world is comprised of
Boys
chemicals.
World, they only have to pee. Go
This
ahead.
entire world is comprised of chemicals. They are all psychoactive. When I drink this water, I have a reaction in my brain. H2O is a psychoactive chemical as much as cannabis, fucking alcohol or LSD or psilocybin is.
So you're technically on drugs all the time.
All the time.
Even if you're
You
not
are
taking
drugs.
Go,
Okay.
Erica.
Question, Richie, you seem to have a lot of impressions. Do you have a favorite impression you like to do?
Yes. Myself, and I will continue to do it for the remainder of the interview.
No.
It's the most difficult impression to do.
A character
Just to be yourself.
named Richie.
He's actually got a really good New Zealand demo going child.
So in doing demos in New Zealand, I'll be like, oh man, that's a nice dick, bro. You got a really nice dick. You got mad flips, bro. And I'm like, my dick? What the hell? Are you talking about my dick? It's like,
If you snap your dick,
No, man,
can
you-
I have half?
your dick. I saw you during the demo. You broke your dick. Can I have it? I'm like, what the hell is this dude talking about? Talking about my deck. He's talking about my skate deck. You got
the
mad
deck.
flips, bro. Can I have a go on your dick?
As somebody
Yeah,
from,
for sure. Here you go. How big is your dick? What size dick do you have? I don't know. I haven't measured it lately. Does he look at 8? I hope so. I hope so.
Is it like an
I hope so.
You got an 8-inch
I
dick?
hope so.
As somebody who's from New Zealand, this is, for an American, the most spot on New Zealand accent I've ever heard.
How was the kiss? Were his lips tender?
Oh, it was wonderful. It was no big deal.
Were they not too tight? Not
It was
How
two
were-
human beings existing in the same place at the same time.
How are the whiskers?
as one.
I didn't feel anything.
Right.
The lips protruded beyond the
That's
mustache.
great because
Oh yeah, that's a tongue.
as my
I closed my eyes. I didn't know.
that was the tongue. But here's the thing: as a human being, I don't know what it's like to kiss myself.
Yeah.
So I need to, kiss you and ask you
Your
what it
lips
was
are
like.
very
You'd
soft.
probably have to
and I
kiss some
felt
sort of
no
bush.
So there
mustache.
was no mustache obstruction.
I did. The whole time I was anticipating feeling mustache like pressed
Okay.
against my face.
Well, I mean,
As you
he's
were probably
really
antici-
well manicured. He's, you know.
Thank you. Well, I always wanted to like
Limits.
use this space. Like, let's see what's going on here. Like, what is this all about?
You can
know?
utilize it. It's
Whoa.
well, that's called a light.
We have
Look
so
at
much
that, look
more
at
room
that,
for
huh?
activities.
There's so much
Look,
stuff
there's
out
so
here
much
that
room for
nobody ever
activities.
uses
So much
it.
room for
You know what?
activity.
Over here, look at this. This is Ride Channel's
heating duct.
This
heating
is,
duct.
I
This
thought
is
it was a
actually like
bomb.
the cribs of Weekend Buzz at this point.
You know what, guys?
Alright.
I was like, I was
Welcome.
looking it up. You know who actually owns this whole thing?
Who?
Tony Hawk.
Yeah,
right?
it's Tony
that's,
Hawk.
That's a word. Yeah. Okay, that was the right answer. Just want to make sure.
That's amazing, right?
Yes.
Have you guys ever like met him? or
He's
is he-
here,
He was on
probably.
the
He's
show.
probably shredding right
He's
now.
been on the show.
Yeah.
I'm serious.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
he's
was
flying.
I was hanging out with Rodney Mullen the other day.
Anybody that you ever meet aside from the naked guy in the street is wearing.